Madam Moderator, Excellencies, distinguished colleagues, the year 2019 was among the warmest years measured on the African continent. Rising sea levels, coastal erosions, cyclones, drought severely impacted the backbone of Africa's economy, agriculture. The changing climate has been worsening the situation on a continent which has already suffered many times under threats of disease, of war, and of natural disasters. The Sovereign Order of Malta commends the efforts made and the support given towards the first African COP, COP27. Due to the ongoing political crisis, the goal of COP26, specifically the annual funding of 100 billion to cover the cost of innovative development in developing countries, will most definitely not be reached by 2023. Agreeing with the statement delivered by the Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, at the high-level segment of ECOSOC last week, the global financial system isn't failing the developing world. The system is in fact working as planned. Fundamentally, our geopolitical system was designed to continuously protect developed and powerful countries at the expense of the most vulnerable and developing countries. We're here today to face the honest fact that the long-pledged goals of COP26 regarding Africa are today slipping out of reach, and climate injustice is increasing. However, dear colleagues and excellencies, there is always hope. We hope that COP27 will be uncompromising in embodying the three crucial pillars of mitigation, adaptation, and climate finance. We hope that at its core, COP27 will allow for the rebuilding of societies and economies all across the continent. We also hope that COP27 will be a first step in the right direction for the durable development of Africa, following a carbon-neutral path. The Sovereign Order of Malta has a widespread presence in Africa, assisting over 30 countries in the health, social welfare, and medical fields, and our international aid agency, Malteser International, every year invests around $25 million in Africa. We extend our gratitude to the German government and the EU for supporting our funding and supporting our initiatives. Our projects already combine healthcare and disease prevention with agricultural development, which serve as a main source of livelihood in Africa. Through local partnerships, an example being in northern Uganda, with the Order of Malta partnering with Impact Building Solutions Foundation, it has made it possible to use agricultural waste as a building material. This has ultimately led to the creation of jobs, an increase in income for farmers, and the available materials to cover more sustainable housing assistance. The continent of Africa only represents 3.3% of global primary energy consumption. It's not acceptable that the people least responsible for the climate crisis suffer the most. Without climate justice, there will be no social justice. It is therefore of utmost importance that the international community takes responsibility and ownership for the environment and addresses the pressing issue of climate change as a unity. We want to advise the United Nations community to act and to provide the best strategic assistance possible by enabling the countries of Africa to respond to these challenges in a free and independent manner. Thank you, Madam Moderator.